I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on. Set it up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid?
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Chicago Bears and the Kansas City Chiefs. Now here's the former Chiefs kicker, Cairo Santos out, and he'll get things started in Kansas City. Returning it from the 4. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Ruben Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
A second down run by Pacheco. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Yellow. Yellow.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. His first throw is an interception. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. A run. It's the rookie from Minnesota. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. It's on target to Moore. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To throw is Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He finds Odunze downfield. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Good forward, about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They send a man in motion. Here's Williams. Forced out to his right. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Working from the gun, Williams. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And he's out the clear. He's at midfield. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points. Boy, do they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in the enemy territory.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Right. Yellow, Argo line. 57 colors.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He's got a gain of 6 there. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Complete right side. Gordon has it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Williams on 1st down. Finds the in route complete. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Attack! 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 Attack!
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact.
Mason holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
43-yard line.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. He'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Almost 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Williams will look to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
23-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Argo blue, yellow. Our side.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
180. 180. What's that?
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
15. Attack. Attack.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. It's complete to Musgrave. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 43, 15. Hey, color. Return.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And the defense all over this run. Maybe got a yard there as he tried to bounce that one outside. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Daniel Whelan on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Williams set to pass. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he's nearly going to get the 1st down, Brock. It looks like this one makes it up to about the 21-yard line. And not much scoring at this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He puts some juice on it. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Off play action. It's Mahomes. Buying some time right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Next report by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Slot man in motion left. To throw is Williams. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. To throw, Williams. Cut. Trey Tucker makes the play. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air yet again. Williams. Short pass brought in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Chicago.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Williams again. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie it before halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Here's Williams. That's more of the catch out left. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down. Williams to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Going again on 2nd, Williams. That's more on the quick slant. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Putting the tight end in motion. Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down. ETN again. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now Williams. Finds the in route complete. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And to the left side, and Johnston has it. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. Has it downfield, working the left. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
This one's caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing again, Mahomes. That's low and bounces short of his man. Now he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Again, Mahomes to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got 1 more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with 4th and goal. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Butker knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset you couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Williams from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Begins his return at the 16. A nice strong effort there on that return to take us to the end of this quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. First down now, ball at the 33. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Justin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got a man left, and he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Hey, 57, 57, color, 57.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. This run held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They go right back to Etienne. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Back to throw it. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Punting unit out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow, yellow. Wide. Return.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, 15. Wide. Yellow. 15. Hey, 57.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
7-yard line.
Yellow.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Attack! Yellow! 50, yellow. Hey, Sunday.
They're going to pass it here. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
He'll throw it. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The Bears decide to call their first timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Setting up to pass. He's caught. He's got Brown. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, Ikatina, orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizz, I wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a plane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I can hear the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set, way quicker. Made, if I'm a go.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. There's Mahomes on a designed run. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.